Hey everyone, welcome to another video from me. This is going to be the final reveal video for my entry into ISM, International Scale Modelers, from Russia with Love group build. This is a slight milestone, I suppose, for a few things. It's the first, it's another model finished, which is always good. As I've mentioned before, situation I'm currently in, living back at the parents, is not ideal for doing my hobby. I have a space I can do kind of it when I please, but I'm not able to airbrush at my desk or anything. I have to go into the garage and things, which is not an uncommon thing for people to do, but it's amazing how much that slows down the modelling process. So it's taken a little while, but it's still within the deadline. The deadline for this group build is the 30th of April, I believe, so if you're wanting to join, there's still a bit of time if you've got something that won't take you very long. And for those of you who are watching this who are also entering and haven't finished yet, get going. Let's get as many folk as we can to finish this group build. I know Lee and Paul really appreciate it when people make that little bit of effort and finish these things. They get it'll be good. It's good for the site. So my entry was Trumpeter's Russian 2S, I'm reading off the box here, 2S19 self-propelled howitzer. It's 152mm self-propelled howitzer. Like a lot of modern Russian things, it's based on I assume a T-72 chassis, I think, with a few modifications here and there, and then has a crude turret with the howitzer based in it, and a shell loading mechanism at the back. I believe it's looking to be replaced by a newer version which is going to run on the same chassis as the T14 Armata, and will have a fully automated turret, so you have literally the 3 crew members in the front of the hull, and that's about it. I was watching a little program on it before, it was quite interesting. So, but this is what they're currently using, and yeah, the kit was nice. Typical Trumpeter. If you've built a modern Trumpeter armour kit, they generally fit pretty well. Fit for some of the small parts can be quite tight. I noticed that the locating holes can be slightly tight, and the plastic seems to be slightly brittle in times. I've had a couple of kits now where you've gone to kind of put something in, you go, oh, it's a bit resistant, you push it a little bit harder, and then you end up cracking the plastic rather than. So it happened once or twice. The plastic is a little brittle in places, so it means that things are more likely to snap rather than just flex. So it just takes a little bit of care. There's a nice bit of photo etch in the kit. I'll show you in a minute. The walkway bits on the top were photo etched, and there's quite a few small bits around on the shell loader, on the machine gun, on the turret, and things. So it was nice. So that's that. I'll turn the camera around and show you a quick overview around it, and then I'll add a lot of photos to the end of this, and that'll be that. So I'll see you in a second. Cheers. Okay, so welcome back. So here is the complete model. Sorry if the lighting's not the greatest in here. I've got a lamp and natural light to my right, so it kind of plays a bit of havoc, but we'll try and keep it in focus and keep it viewable for you. So as you can see, there's the kit, painted in the relatively standard 3-tone Russian camo now, the Russian green, sand, black. Yeah, what else to say? It's a tank. Well, it's not. It's a self-propelled gun. Kit allows you to have the turret, the gun elevate and depress. The travel lock moves. The shell loader at the back folds down, which is quite cool. The turret obviously spins round. It spins. Painted with Vallejo paints. Use of a few AK or MIG weathering products for some streaking and things. I tried out the new splashies, which is this lighter colour on the side. It's Dry Step. It's called, so I guess it's a bit like their Nature Effects enamel products, but with material in it as well. So in this case it's quite a fine material, and it's to represent kind of, I don't know, dry step, I guess. I thought that was kind of quite appropriate. The weathering on the tracks and lower hull was done with a mix of dark mud and Kirschgarth, I think, or light dust, nature effects, just sprayed on with the airbrush. And I then used a number of kind of dirt coloured pigments on the wheels and fixed them with the Alclad Warpig pigment fixer, just to give some dirt, and then a bit of an oversplash with the thing. Streaked the nature effects a little bit on the side skirts there to suggest, you know, that splashes had run back down and kind of washed some of the dirt off. I think it looks okay. A little bit of streaking on the tire coming from some of those chips, nothing too bad, and it's a modern vehicle, so a bit of chips and scrapes along the sides. I assumed that these walkways would be relatively heavily walked on, so little bits of kind of mud and bare metal up on there. I don't like this, how you get such a harsh edge on these bits. It does look it's a bit just sort of splodged there, and it's not that realistic looking, but I tried kind of feathering it in and it doesn't really have it, so it's a thing for the future to learn how to do that. Same here on the driver's hatch. I thought that'd be a point of walking quite a bit, some bare metal on the edge of here, not much, just a little bit here and there. Some more built up dirt along the front here. And again, same, kind of some more dirt towards the drive sprocket end. Fold that up out of the way. Rear plate, you might not be able to see it very well. It's got some splashes and things on it. Tracks have got some rubbed metal on them. I didn't put the unditching log in. I didn't do that on my T90 either. I probably should have put it in when I painted the camel so it would match up, because most of them seem to just have the camel painted over them. But I quite like the idea of it having more looking like it's an actual bit of tree, bit of log. But I don't really have the colours, or I don't really have the skill to paint it as wood. So I basically just left it off. I did it on the T90 as well, left it off. So there we are. So that's the 2S19 from Trumpster. Nice kit, nicely built. I'm pleased with it. There's one or two little bits, as always, that I'm not so impressed with, but I would say that's just my own work, nothing to do with the kit. It's just, you know, things like, you know, like that. I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to look for, and it never quite turns out that way. But it's practice, and that's what it's all about. And so yeah, overall I'm pleased with it though. So it sits well with my T90. There's a photo of that in the end of this as well. Sits well with the T90 on the shelf, which is, although it's for the group build, it's also part of my NBTs and SPGs kind of collection of doing the most kind of up-to-date and modern SPG and NBT from various nations that there are models for. So not discounting the T14, which has just come out from the Russians. So I have a T90 and the 2S19, so they're done the same camera. The T90's up there next to my Abrams, which has a Paladin, which is in store, and my PZH 2000, which I do have a lever 2 in the stash, but I haven't built it yet. So that's that. There'll be a video slideshow of the photos. Please do also check out the thread on ISM, both the build thread, and there'll be a final review thread which has got the same pictures as the thing about going. Just if you would go and check that out, you feel free to leave a comment there. It's much appreciated. I know that Lee and Paul would appreciate it, because you know, it shows an interest in the group builds, and I'd appreciate it as well. So please let me know, either on the forum or both, or under this video, your thoughts on this. I was keen to hear feedback. Yeah, and so we'll see you in the next video. I might try and get an update filmed on another model I'm doing just now, and so there might be another video from me relatively soon as well. So thanks for watching, see you in the next video, bye for now.